This is probably not going to be that long of a message, but I was getting ready to do some zodiacal reads, and one of the cards that flipped over was the Empress card, and then I saw the Three of Swords. And I just got this instant download about Karmic Mothers feeling guilt. They're in, or they're being put in a space of deep reflection. I don't know if Pluto is still in Mercury retrograde, or there's something about the Pluto energy. And Pluto energy is, it's Scorpio energy, right? So it's like suppressed emotional wounds, emotional scars, emotional things that people basically, it's kind of that energy of sweeping things under the rug or burying something and not really dealing with it or addressing it properly is giving that energy, but these things are coming to surface, especially considering the fact that this is the year of karma. So this is a whole different ball game. Like, so this could be secrets and things that they've been sitting on for years coming to the surface in this particular year, right? Because not only is it the year of karma, you know, with karma comes balance. So it's kind of the Scorpio energy as well as the Libra energy. So that's what I got. Like, residual guilt is a thing, and I'm trying to remember exactly what that word entails. Um, and I was feeling guided. Now, I literally just got this message when I was getting ready to do the zodiac reads, right? So I felt the two of the decks that's been calling out to me is my hoodoo tarot deck, as well as my African American excuse me, my African American tarot deck. So this could be specifically, I mean, because I am melanated, so this could be specifically like black families that this is about. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Um, does not have to be. I don't want anybody to get offended. Um, but you know that can be here or there, because you know some people say that all people come from that particular race, or that particular DNA. You could have been any type of race, or whatever race that you're not today. You could have been that race in past lives. Like, who knows? But yeah, that's just what I'm getting here. With that being said, though, I also saw there's a card in the Hoodoo tarot deck, and it's like this. It's these people sitting at a table, a family of people sitting at a table, and they're all looking at this one person, and some of them are smiling, and some of those smiles aren't sincere, right? So yeah. I saw that card in my mind's eye, so hmm. So for what I'm also getting here too, in regards to your divine counterpart or a divine soulmate that could be like a friend, um, even a family member, right? There's something about your quality of love, how you love this person, that's very motherly and nurturing. Basically, it's like a reflection of how love is supposed to be. But whatever this is, there's this energy of someone or people reflecting on the real love that is present in their lives from whatever source that is coming from. I just heard a mentor as well. So it can even be love from like a mentor, or somebody who's kind of like a guardian, or almost like uh, like a godfather or a godmother, whatever the case may be. So it's causing these people to deeply reflect on the love that they've experienced from their biological parent. So it's like both sides. People are deeply reflecting on trauma that's been suppressed, that they've been suppressing, or that they've buried under the rug. And like, so in the caption I said, even if their children are still getting them gifts or have forgiven them or are still trying to make things work with them, because of the nature of who they are, and the fact that they really want to heal and they really desire to be immersed in the frequency of love, like they just really crave love that's like God, right? So this can even be people that's close to God or will be getting close to God, because they have this natural inclination or this natural desire to want to be genuinely loved, like love for real. So they could, overlooked a lot of things, or so it's different energies coming out. This could be like, um, yes, like making attempts to communicate certain things with these parents or with this parent, because this could even be like, let's say something was done by another family member, and the child could have communicated this information to their mother, and maybe their mother, or they feel like their mother didn't really defend them or wasn't really there for them like they should have been, or like they felt they should have been. So like I said, whether the mother directly did something to the child or participated in something where the child did not feel protected, they're having to face you know these demons here, that they even could have tried, to cover up with material things or with flattery. And I'm seeing the scripture in Proverbs about flattering lips. Flattering lips is not always a good thing. Okay? So, yeah, and it's crazy because something I was looking up recently, the last tab pulled up on my laptop when I opened it is David's prayer of repentance, which is Psalm 51, and then Solomon's prayer of dedication. So, David and Solomon is father and son. So, this could have been something that happened with a father and a son, right? And maybe a mother, could have been involved somehow, or this person feel like their mother didn't necessarily defend them, when it comes to a father, right? So I'm going to read this because it's on my screen, so it may be some significance to it. And it's crazy because the numbers here is number 5 and number 6. So we're going to unpack all of this. So it says, this is David's prayer of repentance. Have mercy on me, O God, according to your steadfast love, according to your abundant mercy. Blot out my transgressions, wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. So, and yeah, this says Psalms 51, 1 and 2. So there's definitely some significance of this energy to what's in the collective energy at this time. So Solomon's prayer of dedication, which is 2 Chronicles 6, 14 through 42. But I'm just going to read what they have listed here. It says, O Lord, God of Israel, there is no God like you in heaven or on earth, keeping covenant and showing steadfast love to your servants who walk before you with all their heart, who have kept with your servant David my father what you declared to him. You spoke with your mouth, and with your hand have fulfilled it this day. So what I'm getting to, there's something here about fathers who took on the task of that nurturing or that divine feminine energy, because mind you, we both have both energies here. So there's something about forgiveness of a karmic mother in regards to, like, I don't know if there's a father who's like kind of led by the divine, who devotes themselves to God, and so there's something about them helping, or what's the word, planting seeds within their child or children on how to forgive their like a karmic mother, or karmic actions of a mother. So that can be significant. Okay. Something about taxes could be significant as well. People whom abused um, their children when it comes to financial gain, or abuse the blessing of reproduction or sexuality. The It's something about abusing the sexual energy for financial security or for financial stability or just some type of finances, like, you know, um, yeah. And this just came through, so trigger warning. This even extends to mothers who are willing to um, prostitute their own child or children for finances. Like, it doesn't matter what the desperation was. There's no justification for doing that. Okay. So with me even making that statement, there's an energy here of somebody trying to justify their actions and not really being accountable, like not really owning up to, how messed up they were for doing something here, abandoning someone, using someone financially. Um, there could even be an element of guilt tripping here as well, and gaslighting. That whole idea of, I'm your mother, you should do this for your mother, you should do that for your mother, even though the mother could have been very neglectful somehow. Okay, this mother could literally be undeserving, but for the simple fact that they carry the title of being a mother, that this could be a mother that gaslight their children, or try to guilt trip them about taking care of them or something like that, or giving to them financially. Okay, financially, energetically, whatever the case may be. All right, so what did I say? I said residual guilt. And y'all, I ain't even really start pulling cards yet, like, so I'm gonna still try to keep these readings, like, straight to the point. So, residual feelings of guilt that remain after you've dumped. Okay, so I'm just gonna read the example that they have of residual guilt, and it says, residual feelings of guilt that remain after you dumped your girlfriend because you were rude. So I don't know if somebody did this with you, or somebody could have ghosted you, um, and it's connected to some type of trauma associated with a parent, or um, they followed or honored the demands or suggestions, advice of a parent here, who were acting out more selfishly. They weren't really being considerate of this person's desires, or this person's um, feelings here and what they wanted. So a remainder, and that's crazy because I did hear that before I even read. And that's why we have to trust our intuition and insight. There's something about that as well. Things happening or happenings are occurring where people realize that whatever they picked up on intuitively, whatever they originally thought about something, and they could have doubted themselves for whatever reason or whatever person, place, or thing. Um, Finding out that they were actually right, with whatever they initially thought, or that they truly can trust their intuition and insight. And, this could have been negatively impacted due to some type of parental figure here, creating some type of confusion or illusion or self-doubt, as it pertains to somebody trusting, their own judgment. Because sometimes, it's kind of this energy too. Like, sometimes people or some parents will say and do things so you can doubt your own judgment, for the simple fact that they get off on feeling needed or whatever. And there's nothing, I'm not going to say anything is wrong with that, but you still need to give, that child respective space, um, and respect within itself, for them to act out. act out on their own or be able to follow and be guided by their own judgment. Like, empower them and encourage them to, um, to believe that they can make healthy decisions and choices for themselves. So residual is basically something that's left behind. Like the residual grime on your kitchen counter from wiping it with a dirty sponge. So this is all significant, you guys, okay? So let's see here. So, number 5, the message is usually connected to changes that will boost your spiritual journey and put you in good stead for the next cycle of life. So, steed. This keeps coming out. This is the third time that's come out. We had steadfast in David's prayer, steadfast in Solomon's prayer, as well as steed or steadfast in this angel number 5 meaning. So it's something about that unconditional love, that love of no matter what kind of changes may occur, transitions and stuff like that, like a love that lasts, a steadfast love, like not a conditional love that's based on whether somebody has finances or has materials or how much they have or don't have, and if they're winning, if they're in their winning season, if they're in a losing season, so to speak, or a regrouping season. It's something about this. So I don't know if this, with this karmic mother energy, this is how they operate or this is how they've treated um, their child or children. I don't know. But for whatever reason, I'm getting here too. Like, you as a divine being, it's something about your love being steadfast. Um, that's being reflected upon and compared with another version of love that somebody has been accustomed to, have grown accustomed to, and because they've been accustomed to that love initially, that kind of created a foundation of what they think love possibly, or the love that they think they only can receive. It's like it's been reflecting in other connections like throughout their journey, like, and so it's something about your love being like groundbreaking, okay, compared to the love that they're used to experiencing. Okay. Exciting changes and new opportunities are on the horizon. Um, it says relationship is meant to make you feel like the best version of yourself. Does your partner support your individuality and build your self-esteem? Okay. So let's look at 511. Didn't I tell you to leave that alone? Give me 1 second, you guys. So anyway, hey. Okay. 511. A gentle reminder from the universe that change is necessary for growth. It urges you to let go of old patterns and beliefs that are holding you back from reaching your full potential. Okay? 2. Angel number 5112. An excellent sign that you have to take necessary and organized steps when approaching your dreams or goals. With faith, hope, and courage, you can take steps toward finding or rekindling true Love. Okay. Don't give up. The universe has great plans in store. This the vibration of this number gives off an aura of wisdom. And I think what that's saying is this is also a number that may represent the attainment of a deeper connection, a deeper love. It's cut off here, so I'm just guesstimating. But let's see what it says. And I heard let's not be lazy. I don't know, like something about lazy love. um, yeah, there's definitely something here about secrets that's significant in the energy at this time. I just seen that word. Okay, profound insight at the closure of a cycle. Yeah, so this is a number that represents the attainment of a deeper and more profound insight at the closure of a cycle. As the cycle completes, skills and greater consciousness are imparted and stored in anticipation for the beginning of the coming new cycle. All right, this is beautiful. Would I really need to pull cards? 21, 22. 21, 22. 21, 21. So somebody could have been like low key in savage mode here. And it's crazy because I heard somebody say this, but this literally is the energy of like, so I'm getting like Ebenezer Scrooge type of energy, for sure. Okay. Like someone loving on this person originally being like a sweetheart, and experiencing some type of hurt or trauma, because they could have became like really grumpy, or neglectful after being focused on work and finances here, um, and could have lost like a true love and was really like hurt about that for a while, like, and could have been like in this really grumpy energy, like, and like a true hermit, but like the kind of hermit where it's kind of like fuck everybody type shit. Okay. So spirits, wow, the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of the past, the spirit of the present, the spirit of the future. Somebody's undergoing, wow, wow. This could be connected to a divine counterpart for sure. That's deep. Um, wow. Okay. Okay. I had to take that in. Okay, 21, 22 suggests that there may be some new opportunities or directions for you to take that will lead you towards new and exciting. Look, I'm wanting to. Let me read something else before I click on that. This is about personal growth and development. It can bring love and relationships into focus. Urges you not to give up in life despite all the challenges because your rewards for perseverance are heading your way. Oh, that just made me think of something. So I was somewhere getting food today, and I'm really patient with this place because the food be fooding, like, and I understand because the food be fooding. These people could tend to be busy, and they're multitasking. I'm considerate of how they may be exhausted because they get good business. And I also don't want nobody rushing over my food either, and I don't want anybody's energy to be off when they're preparing my food. So I'm patient, while waiting for my food to be prepared or whatever. But there was this group of people behind me. They literally weren't even standing up there for like 5 minutes before they just started complaining so bad about the wait and the time, and just talking so much junk like about the place and the workers, and like blatantly. And man, when I say like I was literally rebuking these people, and ultimately like they walked away and left because they were impatient. And what's crazy, after they walked away, the person that came behind them, and the person that was behind them, like shortly after, because I was in front of them, um, shortly after, basically my order was complete, and the person that was behind them didn't really have to wait that long. So it was a message in that, right? Um, so yeah, it was just like I was so glad that they left because they were just so ignorant and just I was just so glad that they left. Like, please go get you some food from somewhere else because what is wrong with y'all? Like what you think people supposed to just fart and then the damn sandwich is prepared? Like, what the fuck? But a lot of how people are, stems from how they are raised. So there's that. Now all this is happening on Mother's Day, okay? That part. Um so it's something about enabling toxic behaviors as well. Okay. And you know how, so I'm getting different messages, like even how some children embarrass their parent or embarrass their mom in public and stuff like that. Um, yeah, yeah. Now, sometimes the kid actually can be dealing with things, or people could be, trying to launch some type of attacks on that child in order to embarrass the mother or in order to um, humiliate or create some type of challenges for the parent. Absolutely. But in other cases, in many cases, it has a lot to do with how that child is, what that child is exposed to, on account of that mother or that parent or those parents. So there's that. So 2122 pulsates with an aura of mysticism. So we have an aura of wisdom and an aura of mysticism. So for those of you that are like divine feminines, divine masculines, this is the aura, like this is how your aura is showing up. This is the vibration that you have here. Or someone or others are feeling this way about you or about your love in particular. Okay? So this means that you have been awakened by higher spiritual angels who want to offer you their assistance. They're trying to make you realize something. It goes into detail, but I'm not about to click on that. Yeah, encourages you to trust your intuition and embrace new beginnings with open arms. Yeah, but there's definitely self-doubt here created by some type of karmic guardians, karmic parents, parental figures. Okay, so let's see. And then we have 61442. Oh, that sounds like something powerful. 61442. Wow, it says when you are undergoing challenges, you will know who your true friends are. Wow, finding the right friends. Look at that. Wow. Follow your intuition, maintain faith, and trust that you can expect some well-earned rewards and blessings entering your life. That's powerful. Let me go to this first link. That is powerful. Okay. Tells you that you should have good human connections. Look at that. Family or friends or love. Okay, or lover. Period. Somebody could feel undeserving because of the things they experienced or how they were treated by a parent. Or undertreated. Neglected. I'm hearing hard knock life. This could be about energies who had a hard knock life, literally based on just irresponsibility of the parent, or lack of healing, lack of trauma transmutation, lack of maturity or accountability of the parent, lack of security, whatever, it's a lot of things coming out here. Effective listening. Effective listening is one way of building communication, and in this particular situation, it's saying your marriage. But effective listening is something. It's a key element that we need, like in the home. And I literally just shared a post about that recently on my Facebook. So that is crazy. The synchronicities is crazy. Let me find it because I just shared it. Making someone feel seen, heard, and understood is the loudest way to love them. That part. It says, when your children desire to talk to you and share their problems, stop everything and listen. There is nothing more important than that. Period. This is one way of showing your spouse or your family, your friend, that you care about what they are saying to you. Okay? This angel number reveals to you that your spouse will be very happy if you keenly listen to him or her. Listening helps your spouse to share everything going on in his or her life with you. As a couple, you need to help one another to understand that there's another way of looking at things. Help one another to learn diversity in everything that you do. This number is assuring you that putting heads together will open up your world to more possibilities. Your marriage will get to greater heights. So this could even be people that experience broken homes or broken marriages as well, which those things are not always intentional. Do not assume anything because your life is about to change. Your guardian angels appreciate the work that you do to help humankind. Encourages you not to give up whenever you feel exhausted. On days like these, take some time out and rest before continuing with your work. This number is urging you to keep pushing forward until you get where you want to be. Stresses the importance of keeping your eyes fixed on the prize during bad days. Backing you up. Your guardian angels are backing you up in your efforts to support the needy. Do not waste your time with people who will only have fun with you but flee when you start facing problems. Form networks that will build you together with your friends. Look at that now. Hey, hello, hello, period. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we're going to look at one more angel number here. So this is something in regards to a twin flame for sure. Okay, so it says 6 can be a gentle, much needed reminder to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Sure, things may not always go according to plan, but with angel number 6 on your side, you know that you can choose how you want to interpret a situation, remembering that everything happens for a reason. This is all about cultivating a beautiful balance between the material world and the spiritual world. It is the energetic vibration of education, responsibility, karma, child rearing, service, peace, honesty, truth, and care. A message from the angels to keep a balance between your material goals and aspirations and your spiritual inner self. To achieve balance in life, work towards being fair, which means taking responsibility for your actions. Okay. Hold on, let me find the rest of this sentence. Wow. So this says angel number 6 carries the vibrations of nurturance, selflessness, and empathy. Hello. Hello. I'm just about to read this whole thing. Why is the first bullet on here parental love, unconditional care, balance and harmony, empathy, and self sacrifice? So, anyway, it says, because these are the vibrations that number 6 carries, okay? The meaning of angel number 6 speaks to how you connect with other people while balancing your inner world. So it primarily concerns areas of your life, including the domestic world, romantic relationships, and your long term career goals. Family matters in angel number 6. The energies within angel number 6 are deeply tied to matters of your family life. Perhaps there are some major changes going on in your home, such as a new baby or attempt to conceive, challenge with a child, recent death or illness of a relative, change in relationship status, or a new living arrangement. So these are all things that could be significant here to this message. It says if you are receiving angel number 6 as an angelic sign, your guides want you to know that they recognize what is happening in your personal life. All of these situations come with new responsibilities, and your angels want to prepare you to take them on without falling prey to negative energy. This number can often arise when there is something important you have been avoiding looking at in your daily life. If you are going through difficult times in your home, it is essential to the health of your spiritual life that you face them directly. The people in your life, especially the sensitive and caring ones, might not always show you when they are hurting, but that doesn't mean they don't need you. Your personal relationships with your loved ones are more important than any material achievement. If you neglect them, everything else will fall apart. Somebody is neglectful because they were neglected. Hello. Your angels believe that you are a loving and empathetic person and are encouraging you to use those gifts to connect. Angel number 6 recognizes the need to find balance between the material and the spiritual. Perhaps you are working overtime to provide for your family financially. While this is done in great love, remember to take the time to be present with them emotionally too. There is no such thing as saying I love you too many times. Angel number 6 recognizes the need to find balance between the material and the spiritual. Oh, I just read that. My apologies. This is a sacred sign of giving back. Sending you messages about how you can best walk your divine life path as it pertains to nurturance, selflessness, and empathy. The angels want you to open yourself to these universal energies. Performing these traits aligns you with your greater purpose. Whether you are receiving angel number 6 in good or bad times, there is deep spiritual meaning in giving to others. The average person does not expect to receive extra boosts of compassion. So when you offer selfless acts of service, you raise the vibrations of everyone around you. The point of a gift is to expect nothing in return. Though you may not receive a material reward for offering help, the work of angel number 6 nurtures your soul. One way to balance your daily life with your greater divine purpose is by making choices in service to others. Now more than ever, your angels want you to meditate on this spiritual truth. A gift does not have to tie back to material matters. If you want to put more positive energy into the world, consider giving charitable donations, paying it forward, offering a listening ear, providing valuable advice. Above all, be sure that you are moving through life with gratitude. Look for all the ways that you are supported in your relationships and thank people for the care they offer. When you recognize the divine gifts you receive in your daily life, it is easier to give back with an open heart. Oh, this is so much. Like, I'm like, do I want to keep going? Because I see like a lot of messages that, okay, maybe I can pick and choose. Okay. Having a positive attitude will help you recognize what needs work without getting overwhelmed by it. You have the capacity to problem solve and find solutions to your problems. Remember to give advice selflessly, help for the sake of helping, and you will see many positive outcomes. Your experience and thoughtfulness make you an asset to your colleagues, and they would be very grateful to hear your thoughts on difficult matters. This is talking about sound advice, being a mentor figure. Okay? Listening and honoring your inner voice. Okay? It can be easy to get caught up on the material things in life, but you must not lose sight of your spiritual development in the process. There's a reason why David and Solomon, like, their energies are like significant in this read. A balance, right? You have a loop of unconditional love for those around you, and you can express it through nurturing action. There might be times where you have to engage in self-sacrifice to help another. If you are struggling with your partner, remember to extend empathy to them. Try to understand what it is that is making them act in a way that does not make sense to you. Once you form this connection and get to the core of this issue, it will be easier to help them. Fairness in relationships. This is giving you a fresh perspective on your life. Seeing truths about yourself which you don't like, or confronting a situation that makes you unhappy. You might not like what you see, but it is the reality of the situation. Instead of feeling unlucky to have this information, be grateful to your guardian angels for reaching out to you. They are sharing this number with you because they believe in the power of your soul's development. Alright, y'all. Look, when we seek the kingdom of heaven first, all of our material desires will be met. Listen, this thing is deep. Let me get off here because I just be reading. But yeah, that's what's coming out here, you guys. That's what's coming out here. Okay, well, I wanted to be able to pull some cards, but I feel like I don't have to. me just confirm. Well, Spirit's telling me not to pull. I don't have to pull out any cards, so. But that's all that's pertaining to this message. I'm going to close it out here, you guys, and I'll see you on the next read.